Hello, my friends. Liberty Garden, March 21st, first day of spring or second day, I don't know. And it's been very rainy, very wet, very mucky. I have missed my trips to the farm twice already because I really can't do much with this kind of weather. But I'm at the house today. I'm getting my potatoes ready to go in the ground. I got a bag of potatoes, red potatoes. I got this about 2 weeks ago. I had it in a dark place in the house and giving them time to develop nice eyes, and then I cut them. So you can see here that these potatoes are in half. I cut them. Some of them I cut in quarters. I mean, I can actually cut this one in half there and get me another potato plant. So I might do that. But pretty much anywhere where you see these little eyes, there's a little plant coming out. Even if they're itty bitty eyes like this one right there, those will sprout out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them in this raised bed. And the way I've been doing potatoes for the last couple of seasons is that I dig a trench in the raised bed. So I'll dig like 3 or 4 trenches in this raised bed. This bed is about 8 to 10 inches high. So I basically dig it out to the bottom, put my potato in there like this, and then just cover it with soil. So here's my first row of potatoes in the ground. I put 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 potatoes, and a lot of them are quarters. And what I did, I just put them one hand apart. See? Here's row number 2 of the potato planting. Another 10 potatoes, and then I'm going to dig a trench right here along this here. That'll be row number 3, and then another row here. That'll be number 4. So all in all, will be 40 potato plants in this raised bed. And the dirt that I dig from this trench will go into this row here. And then when the dirt that I dig from this trench will go into this other trench. And lastly, this last trench, I'll cover with the soil that's in this wheelbarrow that came out of the first trench. That makes any sense. Okay, folks, I'll show you more progress later. Okay, here's the last row of potatoes, and I'm going to put that soil in here, and that'll be this bed. So there's 40 potatoes in here, and I went with mostly quarters and halves. Make sure that each piece that I put in there had enough sprouting on it. And then I was left with 18 more down here that I'll probably plant maybe in this little bed right here. I've never planted potatoes in this bed. It might be a good time to change it. I usually plant okra here, so I'll probably just do it here. I may raise the level of this bed by one more board, so that'll be that. And that's it for these potatoes. 70 days, folks, and we'll be collecting some potatoes out of this bed. I did not fertilize. If I had some fertilizer, I would do it. I didn't have any on hand. I don't feel like going to the store to get it, so they'll go in like this. The soil is pretty rich. I found a lot of worm activity in there. A lot of worms are in there, so I trust that the soil will be enough to give me a good harvest. Based on last year's results, I think I may get about, I want to say about 40 pounds of potatoes. This is the last raised bed for potatoes. So as you can see, this one has already been planted, and I had this other extra bed here, and I dug it out about 4 inches, and then I added another frame on the top. So I have about 10 inches of bed wall, and right now I'm just gonna fill it up with soil from here, and that's it. So in here I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 plants, 18 potato seeds. So they're a little tight, but we'll see. Never tried growing potatoes in this space, so we'll see how it goes. So altogether, I got 40 plants on this big bed and 18 plants on this little bed here. We'll see how we do with potatoes. Until next time, folks.